Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rikishi. Welcome back to another episode of Metaphor Refantazio. Last time, I did some dungeon spelunking, twice over in fact, and handed in all of the side quests. And now, let's go hang out with Stroll one last time. But before that,
alright then, let's head there.
Let's go to the Gauntlet Runner. Because I need to check the pantry.
Oh.
Alright, now we can talk to Stroll.
Go.
Yep, Merchant's Bazaar. Alright, oh buddy old pal.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, what are you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it? After all that's happened, I found myself thinking of my parents. I wonder what they would say if they could see me now. I only wish I could tell them of all that's transpired. I'm hoping this last one is voiced. I'm really hoping. Please, let's go.
Thanks a bunch.
Chili? Thank you. You've been such a great help. Can you point the Gauntlet Runner toward my village again? Of course.
You know, I'm truly blessed with good fortune.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
I was born into nobility, lived a carefree childhood, and I even survived a human attack. But more than all of that, I've met people I can trust. I'm further blessed in friendship. Sometimes it frightens me. I question whether or not I deserve to have all this.
Of course you do.
Hearing you say it helps me believe it. After all, I was only able to help the people here because of my parents' wealth. The inheritance just happened to be in the royal capital, and the people of Harlia were coincidentally in the same place.
Maybe you should be glad things turned out so well.
I suppose you're right. I don't regret using the full inheritance as I did for a moment. Given a second chance, I would do the exact same thing. But I think I defied my parents in some way. That's my only regret in all this.
I highly doubt they'd be angry about it.
I just don't know. Even during the attack, my parents shielded me from the fighting. They told me to get to Grand Trad with all haste. Grand Trad. Rangeef said my parents told him the same. They wanted everyone to flee to the capital. And then the merchant in the capital was the one keeping the inheritance. Is this all really coincidence?
No. Your parents orchestrated it this way.
If that's true, though, do you think my parents might have intended the inheritance to be... Oh, the family treasure my father mentioned in the letter. He wasn't talking about the inheritance. He meant the people. A nobleman is the shield in his people's hands, durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? I continue to find ways I never understood my parents.
They put their faith in you.
In me. They had faith. In me. I'd always thought I'd been a worthless son to them.
You've done your parents the greatest of honors.
Have I? Father. Mother. Leave the people of Harlia in my hands. No. Leave the fate of this country to me. Someday, I will restore our home. Everyone will come back to live in peace. And I won't let anyone take it from us, ever again. But this isn't about my family. This tragedy must never be allowed to be repeated anywhere. On my pride as a noble, I swear it.
I can sense Stroll's unraveled trust and his determination to change the future.
The proud noble Stroll, keeper and heriter of the warrior's virtues. By the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Rank 8!
I'm going to change the future with you.
Increase the skill inheritance slots for the warrior lineage to 4. When Stroll attacks a human-type monster, critical rate greatly increases. And Grand Fantasy. Stroll is ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment. So, I knew about this. Because I looked at it after I got Moore's ability to look at these things. But I decided to edit that out of the video because I didn't want to spoil anyone else on that. Just in case people were going to be like, no, don't do this, what are you doing? I don't want to see this. So, yeah. Now I know that possibly all of the party members are going to get an Ascended archetype. So that's really cool. More skills cannot be inherited by the warrior lineage, thanks to Cyan's essence. And...
Thank you, my friend. Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience. My parents' mantra has never been more clear to me. You keep moving forward. Do what you know to be just. And I will be just a step behind, no matter what. Look back, and you will find hope. Don't forget that.
With the vision of Halia restored clear in my mind, I spent a moment enjoying the wind in my face, then returned to the others. Thanks to Stroll's strong faith in me, I can now have the full support of the people of Halia. Oh, I'm just stuck at 26 for now. Okay. I hope you meet again soon. Oh! Okay then. Ah, well met. What are you up to?
And then...
So, about checking in my home village. I was wondering if now was a good time for you to join me. No problem.
Thank goodness.
You will, thank you. In full disclosure, I've also invited my collaborator. You've met him before. Having grown up in the same village, we're as inseparable as brothers. I'd like to firm up our next steps and then head over. Yeah, excuse me. Ugh.
Ridiculous.
This should do. The owner was kind enough to give us some space. My collaborator, that is my good friend from back home, should arrive any minute now. He's late, and you've come all this way too. Come to think of it, I haven't really told you about where I grew up. It was a beautiful village, full of flowers. Not wealthy, but not just, destitute. There was a cheerful tranquility to it. Apparently, I'd been abandoned on the nearby road as a baby, and the woman who took me in is my mother in all but blood. She's Parapus. I'm new to you. We couldn't look more different, but she raised me like I was her own. Oh, good. She never stopped smiling at me, and she was always so proud to call me her son. Oh. She's dead. What touching memories.
Well,
I suppose they are. Mother's a good person. She trusts far too readily, though she has this uncanny ability to know where I'm the one lying. When I'm the one lying. Anyway, she was an easy mark for fraudsters. I can't tell you how many times an expertly told sob story was all it took to rob her of everything she had. In fact, my only memories of her without a smile are the time she would apologize to me for having nothing to eat again, tears welling up in her eyes. That's why I started conning, you know? I decided I'd give any miscreant scum who take advantage of such kindness a taste of their own hell. Each and every one of them. My latest mark is the worst villain of all, the landowner of my hometown. He changed my idyllic village into what it is today.
sorry.
That was more than I meant to say.
It'll be fine.
We'll save your village.
Thank you.
I've been blessed with a silver tongue since I was born. I could fool anybody, except my mother. You know, you're a bit like her, too, strangely enough. I've forgotten what a nice feeling this is, being able to have a genuine conversation with someone. So, thank you for listening. I can sense his deep-seated gratitude. Rank 3!
I find myself wanting to believe you.
I just get more skills for Vicar. Is Kakulas here? Uh-oh.
Well.
Why, welcome, good sir. Have you come to check on the clients? You can drop the act, Kakulas, or beg your pardon, should I say Alonzo?
Good grief.
You're from that village of paupers, aren't you? Did you fancy yourself some sort of hero with your little tricks? A cheat is still a cheat. We're the same, you and I, except you're more than a fool if you think you'll ever get justice. You have money that belongs to the village, and I would see it all returned to its rightful place. Is that not justice? Perhaps you'll change your tune after seeing the sorry state your village is in now. Your associate, the one you meant to meet here, it took some doing, but we managed to squeeze a few details out of him about your family.
Do what?
What have you done to my mother? Oh. Well, simply killing her wouldn't teach you any lessons, nor wouldn't be fun.
What did you do?
You can't change things. You can't save anyone. This one's on the house, boy. Can I stab him? Well. The distraught Alonzo and I rushed by carriage to his hometown. We arrived at a village near Brylehaven. It's been set ablaze.
Mother!
A man, he asked if Alonso's mother was here. Don't speak, Mother! I'll save you!
I'm sorry.
I told him, that's me. You're my one and only son. And I...
Please.
Mother, I'm sorry! This is my fault!
My
You always were so sensitive.
live on.
Mother.
Can you hear me? Please, say something!
Mother. Hey!
The landowner's servant told us it was you, that you were chumming up to the landowner to suck this village dry. And now you put us to the torch. What the hell did we ever do to you? It's my fault. I can pay for the reconstruction. I have the money, so I'll give...
How
You
dreadful.
traded your mother's life for that money. I didn't. Keep your blood money, you filthy murderer. Wait, please, take the money, use it for the village, and to bury her.
You devil!
The only one who belongs in a grave is you! Yeah, you should have died instead!
Yeah.
Burn in hell, you damn parasite! A villain always strikes when it hurts where it hurts most. The family and home. I should have known. I say the damn words myself. People are never more vulnerable to tricks than when they think they're playing one themselves. I should have known! Was I blinded by revenge? No, I was simply, unequivocally, a fool. Your mother said to live on. You have to be strong for her.
Why?
Don't wish that upon me. I've been feeding on my mother's life this whole time. Just like the parasite I am.
I'm sorry.
I never had the power to change a single thing. Alonzo refused to move, or even to stand. After ensuring his safety, I had no choice but to leave his side.
Listen!
Hey, there's a Coliseum in Brylehaven. You fight monsters gathered from all over, and if you win, you get a prize. The Brylehaven Coliseum is quite well known. It's always crowded, except during stormy weather. They bring dangerous monsters directly into the city? Doesn't seem especially safe, but I suppose the experiment is worth the risk. I can certainly see the appeal. Let's say we visit it later. The ferryman ought to know what the Coliseum is. I already visited.
Well then,
Alright, to the
Alright.
Coliseum. But first, the Merchant's
let's head there
Bazaar.
right away.
I don't remember what day the item is at, but I'm curious if it's going to work the way I think it does.
Greetings. Well then.
Right is anklets. I already have that. I think that's plus 9 agility, right? I don't need it.
All right then.
To the Coliseum. There it is.
Go!
Man, I'm so miffed
now?
that the fucking heroic embodiment isn't shown. I mean, I get it. They want me to do content, or they want me to get samurai up there, but come on, man. Talk to the spirit receptionist. Welcome, warriors, to the Var Marino Coliseum. We're currently holding a ranked league tournament. If you want to participate, first you'll have to test your abilities with a certification battle.
Whoa!
So in order to fight here, you have to prove your strength in a battle. There are rewards after we prove it, right? Rewards? What happened to the thrill of the fight? This is a home of vaunted warriors of contests of strength. But yes, if you win, you get prizes according to your rank. A certification battle, that sounds easy, you're thinking. Well, think again. We brought in some special monsters this time around. Terrifying beast with a body as hard as rock and temper worse than that. It's a fearsome beast, the perfect foe to separate the weak from the warriors. Excuse me. And to make it more interesting, we've instituted a special rule. You have to win quickly.
What'll it be?
Don't want our audience yawning now, do we? So, don't dawdle. That about covers it, though. Care to get certified? I'm in.
Give it a shot.
I'm all for proving ourselves, but I think we should make sure we've prepared first.
Let's have a good,
Great. When you're
clean
ready,
fight.
I'll be here. I'm excited to see you fight.
Let's give it our all.
Okay. I'm still on hard mode, by the way.
To ever greater heights. Excellent. I've grown more powerful.
Bravo!
That was an incredible fight, and what in the world was that magic you used? Whatever it was, you passed the certification battle. You've officially earned your place in the ranked league. First things first, take your rank insignia and your reward for this time.
Mission accomplished.
Nice.
Huh.
Okay, and then, what happens next? At the ranked league, you participate against challenges in your same ranked tier. Since you've only just completed the certification battle, you're at Bronze 3. After that, there's Bronze 2 and Bronze 1. You'll fight through these higher ranks, one by one. Overcome Bronze 1 and you'll reach Silver 3, at which point you'll receive a special award. Those who make it to Silver are pretty capable warriors, but the highest rank is Gold 1. If you can make it to that, you'll be able to take on the greatest battle in Colosseum history. You will fight 9 battles in total, win, and you'll be king of the Colosseum. Exciting, but you're literally at the bottom now. It's a long road. The reward for Bronze 1 is a valuable piece of equipment called Fortune's Grasp. These gauntlets will egg you on to gain experience faster. Now, is that archetype experience or is that normal experience? Because if that's normal experience, then it's whatever. The one for Silver 1 is even more impressive. It's a full moon pedal. Put it on and it'll recover your MP. Ooh. The reward for Gold 1 is a Gambler's Manual. The treasure of the Colosseum. This legendary tome will increase the power of your deadliest blows. Ooh. Of course, we have rewards for the other tiers, too. I can see you're a talented bunch, so keep taking on the ranked league to hone your skills and make it to the
I
top.
see.
Sounds like a pretty big commitment, but I suppose it's still a great place to get some practice in all the same. The Bronze 1 reward sounds pretty cool, and if you take on the challenge, your courage might improve
Well,
too. Well, we should be heading back for now, though. You seem pretty tired from the fight. Let's rest up. Nice.
All right then. Where to? Where to?
Can I not check the area? Maybe I can
Alright.
in the runner.
let's go.
Because I want to check something really quick. It's telling me to go to the Imp's Den. I only remember the Garcia Fortress. Or, Forest.
Really? Oh.
We'll face danger here. We'll face danger here.
Oh, this place.
It's up here. Huh. Okay. Interesting.
We'll face danger.
So unless if we teleport to Martira and then go,
We'll face danger
that's a
here.
lot of days. Okay. Heisme, what's up, dude?
Ah, it's you.
Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. My apologies, but I must ask a favor of you, specifically concerning my son's urn. I'd like to search the village. If you're otherwise unengaged, might we head there? Let's go!
I'm in your debt.
I shall lead us there, then. On guard for monsters, we made our way cautiously by carriage to the forest near Heisme's village. By Tatori's account, the remains weren't anywhere in the village. He searched homes, streets, even crawl spaces, but found no sign of it. Yet it was surely the work of a villager. No doubt they hid the urn somewhere it wouldn't be found. They did not have much time, scant moments to hide it, to avoid arousing suspicions, which means our culprit must have buried it, taken it out of the village, swallowed it, buried.
Sure.
Maybe they buried it.
No.
They buried it within the village to be traces of disturbed earth. That wouldn't have escaped Tadari's eye. Suppose it went like this. A villager disagrees with Tadari, but isn't confident in speaking out directly, and then suddenly they find themselves alone with the urn. They then seize the bones and hurry outside the village, an act of impulse.
Then...
If true, we're sure to find some traces on this road leading to the village. Let's keep an eye out as we move along. Oops. Damn controller.
There.
It is. Aww.
Oh,
Thank goodness. And the bones inside are safe too.
Right.
Excellent detective work, Heisme. Excuse me. Whatever it takes to hold my son in my arms once again. 'Twas placed haphazard in the shadow of a tree, easily found. It just suggests to me the culprit did not truly wish it to be lost to me forever. I can only think that as long as I give up on laying my son to rest here, that will satisfy them.
however...
But is that truly how this should end?
Hold on.
You still want to find the person behind this?
No.
There's little to gain from finding this culprit. I feel a greater conflict demands resolution.
That's...
It's the villagers. They didn't want my son buried there. I would rather have been told. Had we talked openly, perhaps we could have found a spot of mutual satisfaction. But they staked no claim, hid themselves outright, and played at accepting me, demonstrating cowardice to one they deemed an outsider. It has a tendency that runs deep, yes, but the village's isolation has magnified it dramatically. With such a shadow cast, their trade and relations may never recover. Apologies for the bargain. There are children in that village too. Ought we really turn our backs on a village such as this? One that grows poorer and more isolated by the day? Should we try talking to the villagers about it? You're right. The adults of the village need to address this, for the children's sake, if nothing else. I'd like to speak with Tadari and the others once again.
For our future.
My time with you all has changed me for the better. Now the time has come to pass the favor on to the villagers. I can sense Heisme's kind-hearted determination and deep trust in me. Rank 6!
I found a way to change. Surely they too.
No. Thief can now have 3 abilities, and Heisme will gain experience at the normal rate. Could I ask you to indulge my selfishness just a bit longer?
My thanks.
Thank you. Let's head back for today and return when we're ready. Let's chart a course.
Looks like everyone's here.
To the Imps, then.
Now then.
Yeah, how far do I run it, then? All the way back up here.
We'll
To this
face
area.
danger here.
What are we doing there
Let's see,
again?
this is the farthest path with the bounty. Should be the leader of a band of Goborns. So people aren't the only ones with pompous asses who lord over others? How sickening.
You would pursue
Carbons can be a handful with the leader organizing them. We'd best deal with them for now for the sake of the
It's
locals.
your call.
We should get them there by midday if we teleport to the nearest city. Can we make it back by tonight? But of course, so long as you don't dilly-dally, that is. Let's go!
Let's be off.
Then 'tis settled. It would behoove us all to prepare ourselves even whilst on the road. Okay, awesome.
What to pick?
Not here. And here! Future of Magic.
What's that?
This is the book advocating for sustainable magical living. We're finally on the last chapter. It's called Conflict in the Magical Future. Wealth breeds inequality, and inequality leads to strife. To know this and continue our trajectory as a civilization is tantamount to planning for its ruin.
Let's see.
In this case, our best move for the future is to stop our march altogether. Abandon pretenses and upgrade, become living fossils cultivated by magic igniters. So, because we all ended up fighting, we just quit living? We go into some weird kind of eternal dream connected to igniters? Really? We have to live and fight on. I think we'll find our best future by continuing to live and fighting to find ways to avoid being ruined.
Right?
I agree. People will always fight, but we can still build a good future as long as we don't give up.
All right.
+4 wisdom. He does seem sincerely concerned for the future, but he's also kind of stupid about it. I wish he'd have a little faith in people, you know? With that, I finished the book. I feel like my understanding of the world has deepened. Another +4 wisdom! Hell yeah.
You lot! Enemy attack!
Uh-oh, we got some creepy flying insects buzzing about on the deck. Damn, can't they just bugger off? Anyway, we should deal with them before they get inside the runner, cause a real headache. There's hardly a time for your attempts at humor. We should get to the deck and eliminate these pests with haste. Of course.
Enough! Head down and let us through! They're weak to darkness. Let's blot
Dark
it out!
and
I'll
sight.
use what I must.
More enemies! Brace yourselves!
Okay, I need ice.
Only
Be
one
neither
left.
to the
think I have
vanguard
ice.
or power of kings.
Time for some close call.
Oh, I do have ice.
Magic Seeker! Free!
1018. Probably lower level as hell.
They chose the wrong opponent.
Yeah.
The Imp's Den, home to countless bandits over the years, has warranted the caution of all who lived near the steep, forested entry path. They warned their children of the dangers there. There are demons in those woods, they said. You mustn't go near. Perhaps the children's anxiety inadvertently roused something from its sleep. It is to that den, now befitting of its name, that the Gauntlet Runner arrives.
The thing is,
This forest is, really big. Searching every nook and cranny will be a huge pain.
Well,
Still, it eats better than some damp and dreary cave. Stuffy places like that always get me down. Indeed, tis nice not to worry over attacks from the dark, or being cornered in dead ends.
Just
That said, forests provide ample cover for stalking monsters. We must be on our guard along the path.
Yep.
Yeah, and it seems our Goblins King using that cover now. Let's try it out by knocking off these weaker magic-using goblins. The goblins that use magic wear black. That will easily distinguish which ones we must eliminate. Goblins are not our only problem, it seems. Look at all the books. Too bad we can't chase them off with some sort of insights.
well,
That would create its own problems. At any rate, we are here to hunt the Goblin. We shall mind the insects as we make our way. I feel like I'm a bit overleveled for this area. Excuse me. But whatever.
What now?
what is it?
You lot bounty hunters, be careful ahead. The Goblin King's no joke. Don't let it be the last one standing. Huh. You'd think you'd want to take out the cronies first to focus on him, but that's not going to work out like you think it might. Huh. So kill him first, then the cronies. Okay.
okay then.
We're exploring this area today, right? Everything ready? Hang on. Let me save,
Why
just
now?
in case. Alright,
Okay then.
let's go.
Let's go.
Hopefully there's a good place to grind here. I'm gonna get Samurai today. Well, for this video.
What is
This feeling, it's like the whole forest is shrouded in a veil of bloodlust. Does it already know we're here? This will be the last day it walks free.
Assassin! I have my methods.
I won't hold back!
Hold nothing back!
My thanks. To the fore! I call upon royal power within!
Last one!
There we go.
Nice!
With blade in hand! Not charging in! Join with me!
Coordination is key!
Oh, awesome. I didn't need to worry about anything. Sentinel's Talisman and Scrap Metal Slab for Warrior. Huh. Imp's Loincloth. Right, we managed it. Bloody hell, he was strong. Didn't figure that from a Garborn. Next time, maybe we can just skip the insults. All that business about hubris and it's just a Garborn. Oh, I said that more to boost everyone's spirits. You know, rally the troops, all that. Yes, you rallied the government's troops quite sufficiently. Really? You honestly think I made it worse? Weigh in here, Will. Did it help or hinder? You didn't change anything. No, surely that was just a coincidence?
Hey,
There, see? I suppose I ought to restrain myself from carelessly provoking our enemies either way.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, you're taking it to heart?
yeah.
To misjudge an opponent's strength is to disclose one's lack thereof. My father used to say that. Being humbled like this drives his point home. Oh, that's enough introspection for one day. Let's back to the recruitment center to report.
What do you want to
Excuse
do?
me. Let's get back? Nope.
Say,
I want to keep exploring a little.
Stay present
And let's
and
not tarry.
focused.
While mission is settled, blah blah blah. Soon. We can't take the run out in the dark, so should we call it a day and head back? Let's return to town.
Okay, then.
Should we go back to the city and have a nice dinner?
Got
Yep.
it.
Back to the tavern.
All right.
Well, that's the Government King taken care of, then. Now, the people who live around Matira can rest easy. That will befall any monster who underestimates his opponents. Are we still on that? But that lesson is learned. Even should something pose no great threat on its own, strength is often found in numbers. We've got to go report to the recruitment center. Well, let's get to that soon.
Then,
Excuse me. The time for Louise's soiree draws close. All we can do now is hope that the operation is a success. Excuse me. This plan is a real tightrope act, but we all knew that saving the prince would be a dangerous task. Let's be sure that our archetypes are ready for whatever Louise throws at them. I found myself utterly exhausted, but this meal is delectable. I shall sleep with it. Okay. Like it or not, today's the last day you'll have free time. Take care of anything you need to do before we infiltrate the Caridris. Yep.
all right.
Last day indeed.
Let's go.
Looking at the guide, and I'm really hoping all of the enemies are weak, because it wants me to do 30 fucking battles.
Well then.
Archetypal rank, that's the thing I want. 40k? Gimme. An ancient power, do you think it's got something to do with archetypes? By the way, you have 0. I'll buy it. I have them cash to afford, so. Okay.
What
Now, what do you do? Exactly. Increase archetype experience gained. Okay. Now, can that be outside of battle, or is that only inside of battle? Because if it's outside of battle, then that's going to make grinding a whole hell of a lot easier, more specifically with Merchant. I think I would like to grab 3 more, though. For grind. Well, I'll test it, so Water's Day. Okay.
All right then.
To the recruitment center.
Let's go.
I'm going to test this first. With swarm battles and see if it works like that.
Welcome.
Defeated the Goblin King. To take down a whole Goblin mob, not to mention its leader, you're right force to be reckoned with. Here's a reward ticket. It's all yours. Thanks.
We did it.
Okay.
All right.
Plus for courage.
Impressive.
Just, okay. No more bounty targets. Alright, to the Colosseum.
All right, then. Go.
Welcome, this is at the desk for the Gauntlet Challenge. If you're here for the rank delay, please speak to my associate. As the name suggests, you'll battle monsters in rapid succession. Can you withstand 30 consecutive battles, or will you throw in the towel? We offer tier 2s of fights in the Gauntlet Challenge. Bronze, silver, gold, blah blah blah. The better you perform in the ranked league, the more advanced levels in the Gauntlet Challenge. What'll it be? If I take in a Gauntlet, my courage will go up to 30 matches, huh? Sounds grueling and tough, but it's up to you. You want to try it? Let's do it. You give it a whirl? That's fun. Now, which class will you challenge? Bronze.
Got it.
You ready then? I'll gather the troops. If you would, please wait a moment by the entry gate. That's 30 battle, or that's 30 wins. Even I'm exhausted, but we really did it.
Very nice.
All done. You put up a pretty good fight in there, but that magic you used, where'd you learn a trick like that? Ah, but I shouldn't pry. Feel free to come try again should the mood strike you. That took way too much time. Like, that took way too fucking long. I left the Coliseum, the crowd still cheering with feverish enthusiasm, and I took a break with the team. Oh. So much Oh, it's you. I'm sorry, just leave me alone. I can't do that. With overflowing tolerance, I conveyed my willingness to take on the sorrows and regrets anguishing Alonzo. Fucking... Well, if anyone was going to pester me, I'm glad it's you.
Sorry.
Could you spare me a bit of time? No problem.
Thank you.
Oops. Sorry I cut you off, dude. I did some more digging on the landowner who burned my village. When I thought I'd hit the bottom, I found more behind him that I hadn't unearthed before. At the end, he's nothing more than a pawn for someone else. I thought I had the upper hand, shadowing him and those he associates with, but they've been looking into me as well. They untangled the web of lies that is Kukulis and struck first. What a fool I've been. My village, my mother, they're all gone. I've lost everything. Be strong. I just wanted to save my hometown. His taxes were extortion, and he siphoned the village's trade profits away for himself. My once peaceful village was trampled by poverty and the ills that accompanied it. He caused only torment for them, so I struck back. I thought I could fix things for them, and my mother would be happy. But I got too caught up with my heroics and underestimated him. He couldn't have burned down the village on his own.
Damn it all.
Even if the village was rid of the landowner, someone else is backing him, an even more powerful enemy who would be left unscathed. I endangered everyone's lives because I didn't realize that. And it was my mother, my own mother, who paid the price. Don't even think about it! Die, they said. In all my waking hours and all my dreams, I hear the villagers demanding my death. I began this endeavor to free them, to give them their joy back. So if my death is what will give them that now, I have to...
No!
Was it your mother's wish for you to die? My mother's.
Mother.
Wanted me to live. But what's the point in living when all I have are my sins?
Jeez.
Why? Why do you not blame me?
That's...
Because living is the only way to atone for those sins. Live to atone, not by dying. I wonder if there's anything I can still do. I don't think there is, but just because you believe in me. I think I can go on living, just a little longer. I can sense the tremendous trust Alonso has placed in me by sharing his darkest thoughts. Damn. Alonso's shaping up to be one of my favorites so far. Anyway, rank 4!
Right?
Discounts the prices at magic shops in all cities, increases the monetary reward for completing what quests. Fuck yeah. Name's loyalty. I have not the slightest clue what to do next. I'm not a good person, not like how my mother was, and I don't have some special power like you do. Like you do. You are right. It would have been rather hasty of me to end my life here and now. Thank you, Will. I finally realized that as long as I have you, the world is mine to fool. Do visit again. I'll set the stage. I have some fun tricks in store for you. I don't know what he has he's scheming this time, but at least it seems he's regained the will to live.
Good night.
That's always good. Alonso waved nonchalantly as we parted, and I returned to the inn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Next time, Metaphor Refantazio. It's time for the soiree, at long last. I'll see you all then.